so thrilled and honored to welcome our friend and a great artist, Tales from the Tavern, Mr. Malcolm Holcombe.
Yeah. They sing about cities, brag about steel, the world's seven wonders I cannot feel. Telephone lines that run outside, taken for granted when I'm passing by. My heart loses time, where has it gone? Your love has the answers in the mountains of home. Talk about buildings, them modern and nice, throw away memories to keep me surprised. The longer I live through God's love and grace, the further I travel, find my own way. My heart loses time, where has it gone? Your love has the answers in the mountains of home. Now we pray for our children to grow up too fast, chasing their fortunes in every sunrise. We drifted apart, seeking silver and gold. When will we learn to wander no more? My heart loses time, Lord, where has it gone? Your love has the answers in the mountains of home. My heart loses time, where has it gone? Your love has the answers in the mountains of home. Your love has the answers in the mountains back home. Hey. There's a land of milk and honey full of lawsuits left and right. Keeps me jumping in the water, drowning demons in the night. We can't kill everybody with the bloody hands of freedom, filling up a dirty ocean with a mighty hole of bleeding. History leaves a mark of time, but it matters only now. Spinning wheels past the bucket, behind another one. This mighty hole of luxury is burning like before. No matter what I say or do, I work for more and more. History leaves a mark of time, but it matters only now. History leaves a mark of time. It matters only now. Spinning wheels past the bucket. I'm the number one. I blame the man who's got the most and got so weak and dumb. Turn my TV on and off and watch me scream and run. History leaves a mark of time, and it matters only now. Spinning wheels past the bucket, behind the number one. History leaves a mark of time, and it matters only now. Spinning wheels past the bucket, behind the number one. Behind the number one. Behind the number one.
I don't see too many artists that strike me like you do. It was a very unique presentation.
I don't know about that. I saw Lonesome Georgia go on the Ed Sullivan show and one time, and the band stopped playing, and he says, when it comes to a part I know, I play hell out of it.
So you know, dogs are good songwriters, people. And so I had to put a dog down a while back. One of the hardest things I've ever had to do. But in the meantime, you know, it was, did I tell you, when he's a puppy, I was sitting on the couch, you know, hoping to saying, boy, I hope this dog grows up to be smart, you know. I'm just sitting on the couch with my thumb up my ass and another hand on the remote, you know, thinking, boy, I hope this dog gets smart. All by himself, through dogmosis. You like that? Dogmosis. Put a little reverb on that, Bob. Dogmosis. But so anyway, so he'd sleep there and he'd eat over there, and then I watched him, you know, he'd eat and he'd go to sleep. I said, boy, he's catching on. I wonder where he got that from. so myself laughing, bullshit. Anyway, so next thing you know, on a pretty day like today, sorta, I went out the other door in the house. We got a house with 2 doors. How about that shit? And so, you know, so he followed me out in the backyard, and he was sitting in the shade. His tongue was hanging down low, you know, and sweating. And I was sitting out at the picnic table thinking about doing something next spring or two. And I was staring him in the eyes, and he stared back at me, and then I got a message. It said, go get me a stick. And his lips didn't move, you know. So I kept looking at him, his lips didn't move, you know. I kept staring at him. I said, well, I happen to have a pile of sticks. So I went down there to get my dog a stick. And I said, you know, I saw on TV about dogs like this that talk to you and their lips don't move. He's got this EDSP. You know what that is? You ought to. It's called extra dog sensory perception. So I was going to make some money off this dog. But anyway, this is most of the truth, but never mind. So I reached in that pile of sticks with the other ones to get my dog a stick. And I started pulling at it, and next thing you know, I get stung by a yellow jacket. But ladies and gentlemen, you know doggone good and well, there's no such thing as one yellow jacket. There's usually more than you could ever count. So I started taking my clothes off, as usual. Not as fast as I used to. And because they'll get hung up in your clothes. Okay, you with me? Okay, don't think about this shit. So, and then I had to scamper up the top of the hill, you know, all stung up, and I dropped a stick, my dog split. So the moral of the story is, finally, is that if your dog tells you what to do and his lips don't move, don't do it. Way down in the woods, far from the highways, away from the moments, unnoticed and gone. Way down in the woods, touching moss so soft on the dead woods, dying in time's fertile arms. Thank God for the stars, each one's in the heavens. Thank God where you are, your traveling steps. Way down in the woods, I will go for my rest. Way down in the woods, Lord, I will go. Way down in the woods, and the dogwood survive around the blades, the briars, Virginia pines. Way down in the woods, and the ivy lays sleeping, patiently waiting sunlight to find. Thank God for the stars, each one's in the heavens. Thank God where you are, your traveling steps. Way down in the woods, I will go for my rest. Way down, down the woods I will go. Way down in the woods, the wind knows the way to carry the voices sweet angels made. Way down in the woods, walking close to my heart, turn loose of my tongue and thank God for the stars. Thank God for the stars, each one's in the heavens. Thank God where you are, your traveling steps. Way down in the woods, I will go for my rest. Way down, down the woods I will go. Thank God for the stars, each one's in the heavens. Thank God where you are, your traveling steps. Way down in the woods, I will go for my rest. Way down, down the woods I will go. Thank you.
Where were you living when you were a boy, like in grade school?
A small town with a couple of red lights
In North Carolina?
in North Carolina,
Mm-hmm.
and the Appalachians.
What kind of music was around your house during that time?
Mother had some old records, Jose Iturbi, and had some old, I don't know, she had the Nutcracker Suite. I don't know if we ever had a record player to play them on, but I messed around with them. And you could pick up WLS on skip at late at night, you know, and WOWO. And that, boy, back in the 60s, that was some music. So, had a little old radio, you know, and then get you some tape and a wire or something, and then, but at night, you could get it on skip, what's called skip, when them things are bouncing around.
Right, exactly.
In Fort Wayne, and WLS was Chicago, I think. Sounded good. And, you know, so.
What about radio now? What's your? Do you
I
listen to
don't
the radio?
listen to it much. I try to get some news worth listening to, you know. Try to get a little bit of news.
Do you listen to music?
Not much. My wife likes to, and sometimes she's got a lot of old stuff, Delta blues and stuff like that, and so she's turned me on a lot of bootlegs of like Steve Earle and Towns. Clark, Mr. Guy Clark, and some stuff like that. So it kind of rekindled some music from the songwriter point of view, and I listen to some of it. It's not.
Have there been periods where you just haven't played?
Yeah. There's sometimes because I just there's other things to do. Just work around the house and there's other things to do besides write a chart topper.
There's a river of old memories on the same rock I was born. Crossing water fills a book, them pages sadly torn. Rain comes falling down from my home to sweeter skies, and the water singing wonders, but I don't remember why. I don't remember why you came. You left me all alone. God help us one. God help us all. Yeah, I don't belong. Rocking chair kept her eyes. They was shining out the window. Childhood was passing by, too fast for me to cry. I don't remember why you came, and you left me all alone. God help us one, God help us all. Where I don't belong, yeah. Grandmother's crown is gone to fill. Grandfather's eyes with tears, miles from home she cannot face. That bed sheet round her waist. I don't remember why you came, and you left me all alone. God help us one, God help us all. Where I don't belong, I don't remember why you came. You left me all alone. God help us one, God help us all. Where I don't belong, where I don't belong, where I don't belong. Thank you. There's a hole. There's a hole. Drink up. There's a hole in the ocean, a hole in the sea, a hole on trouble to get me free. Free from worry, free from pain. Stick with me, show you how to drink the rain. Yeah. picking them pockets to get me free. Free from worry, free from pain. Stick with me, show you how to break the rain. Blood runs cold, blood runs hot. I ain't scared of nothing till I run out. Out of worry, out of pain. Stick with me, show you how to drink the rain. Yeah. Drink it. Drink it. Well, I might be wrong, but I might be right. But I'll never know, 'cause I was never satisfied. Tired of worry, tired of pain. Stick with me, show you how to drink the rain. Yeah. Love is good, love is sweet. It ain't no trouble to get me free. Free from worry, free from pain. Stick with me, show you how to drink the rain. Yeah. Drink it. And hold. Stick with me, show you how to drink the rain. Yeah. Drink it. Drink it.
Were there people that you listen to that you kind of like play like them, or?
Oh, a lot of people inspire me, from Flat and Scruggs to Doc Watson and Tony Arata and John Fogerty and Tony Joe White and so many folks that have Jim Croce and James Taylor and Gordon Lightfoot. A lot of folks that, I mean, Django Reinhardt and all these guys. I mean, any kind of wooden, acoustic instruments just really trips my trigger. I get a kick out of it. And, somebody that can eat that stuff up. Clarence White, Tony Rice, all these guys. I mean, when Earl Scruggs would put that guitar up to his ear and play, You Are My Flower, doing that kind of Travis picking.
Yeah.
It's just cool stuff, and it enthralls me, and very inspiring. Let me do this old tune. I was out here messing around, and somebody told me to, and I was out here. It's been several years. I was over here around Santa Monica somewhere. Here was this pretty blonde in the back seat, man, and next thing you know, she just told me her whole ancestry of coming over on the Mayflower. So, I told the driver, a buddy of mine, I said, "Hey, Ed, man, I hope you don't have a gun or a knife." Anyway, just never mind. So So I was messing around over here in Santa Monica with a buddy of mine here. And of course you keep talking this shit, I'm starting to believe half of it, but I was walking out, I said, man, I've never been out here before, so I'm gonna go ahead and walk on the beach. And I had a couple of dollars, and right there where I keep my money. Used to. And I was walking on the beach, did I tell you? And so, you know that feeling you get when somebody's looking at you, and you just feel it, say, and like the cops or the judge or your mother-in-law or something, or the bartender saying, you better pay up. But anyway, yeah, you know that feeling. So I was walking on the beach, and I turned over my right shoulder. This is the truth. I turned over my right shoulder, and she was there. She was there at that sandy beach, Santa Monica, Venice Beach, blonde, glowing wind hair of sorts, and that complexion, that from a distance, and had all her teeth, But most importantly, she was wearing a two-piece orange neon bikini. Boys, 2 pieces. And of course, I just turned away real quick, but I saw a lot. And grabbed my money a little tighter, and because I saw a jack in the box before I went on the beach. But I don't think about her much. About 2 or 3 times a day. But this is the tune that we kind of put on we're picking on it some, and it goes something like this. From a Cajun diner to Carolina, she was sick in the morning, see the town doctor. Well, life Agatha Christie in a trail way back from New Orleans. And who done it? And who carried you? From the churchyard to the liquor store, from the clothesline clean out the door. Well, life Agatha Christie in a trail way back from New Orleans. And who done it? And who carried you? Thelma Marie, 3 boys love Pearl and Jean, and from 59 to heaven through 37 years, oh Lord. And who done it? Who carried you? Jelly said. Remember sitting on a lap, smelling Listerine in black and white. It might have been that old faded TV. Lord, it really was a Buick to the A&P. Who done it? Who carried you? Thelma Marie, 3 boys love Pearl and Jean, and from 59 to heaven through 37 years, oh Lord. And who done it? Who carried you? From a Cajun diner to Carolina, she was sick in the morning. Went to see L.T. Sprinkle, Lord, he's gone. She read John D. MacDonald, Ellery Queen, Life in Red Book, McCall's magazines, and Walter Cronkite covering the Vietnam War. Well, I've Agatha Christie in that trail way back from New Orleans. And who done it? Who carried you? Who done it? Who carried you?
We talk not infrequently during the year, and when you call me, you're always on the road somewhere. So, are you on the road a lot?
Pretty near much, you know. I mean, not 365 days a year, but you know.
Have any guess how much?
I don't count them. You know, I'm
Yeah.
just grateful to be picking when you can. You know.
Are you playing a lot compared to other times in your life, or the same, or less, or?
Well, in the past 12 years, probably more than, you know, as far as traveling, you know.
Uh-huh.
Probably more in the past 12 years. But I mean, I've always done a little bit of traveling, but not this extensively.
Uh-huh.
And,
Is that rewarding for you?
I don't look at it in terms of rewarding it, but it's a miracle, and it's, you know, it's very humbling, and you know, to be able to do this. You know, it's one thing. Man, I was thinking the other day, man, I thought it was a big deal living in North Carolina to go to South Carolina. I was saying, man, I'm in South Carolina now. You know, and I remember that feeling of thinking, wow. Cool, man, I made it across the fucking state line, which is only about 75 miles from where we live. So, you know.
And now, how does it feel when you're in another country or something?
You know, it's crazy, wild, you know.
Yeah.
But, to look back on it, I try not to dwell on it, you know, just keep moving on and count the blessings, you know, the grace of the good Lord and a lot of nice people.
Yeah.
To be able to do that, you know, to be able to travel and period. They bring me food and water. In this room is all I know. But my thirsty spirit keeps me. In your mercy where I go. I used to choose what made me happy. Now my weary hands are tied to a struggle to remember where I am and why I cry. All my diamonds have been stolen, and all my clothes are very few. My poor daughter comes to hold me, singing hymns forever true. Home and all I worked for has been sold and surely gone. And only strangers come to see me, and then never stay too long. Now my poor dead husband was a kind man, working numbers was his game. And I got lost in separation, but he took me back again. And all my diamonds have been stolen, and all my clothes are very few. And my poor daughter comes to hold me, singing hymns forever true, and the hymns forever true. They say time has many troubles, many years will tell the truth. In the memories of all who suffered, abandoned and confused. All my diamonds have been stolen, and all my clothes are very few. My poor daughter comes to hold me, singing hymns forever true. Hymns forever true. All my diamonds have been stolen, Lord knows, and all my clothes, well, very few. My poor daughter comes to hold me, singing hymns forever true, and hymns forever true.
You know, something stirs each of our souls that we have to act upon it, you know, hopefully in a positive way. So I just made up a tune that was just thinking about a lot of our friends and family that they get old and just pushed aside, you know, and sometimes they get caught up in the machine of just people don't have time for them anymore.
Yeah.
And they get caught up in the greed and the selfishness of their younger offspring, and they get pushed aside, man. And it's probably one of the most sinful, saddest chapters in human history, and not that the elders are not respected and admired and taken care of like in a lot of cultures. So, you know, I think we're victims of our own so-called progress in jobs and possessions, and then people just get pushed aside. So it was just a comment on that.
Steps her boat up and the hurricane chimes, to the wind kicking up and the sun beating down. Ain't no rain in sight, bone dry in the valley. Nobody smiles but the rich in the alley. Don't you miss that water when it's gone? Don't you miss that water when it's gone? Stay rich in the alley, free in the gutter. Take a drink to the past and pray for another. Holding on in the corner where the slapping of the flies, to the cries of the crows in a lonesome sky. Don't you miss that water when it's gone? Don't you miss that water when it's gone? Don't you miss that water when it's gone? Lord knows, don't you miss that water when it's gone? Think about me when the sun goes down. Stars raising up all over this town. Lord knows I'm lost in the heat, burning round and around. Don't you miss that water when it's gone? 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 Thanks. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
A lot of the songs that you played tonight we hadn't heard before. So does that mean that you're always writing new songs?
I don't know about that. It's the ones that come to mind, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, old friend of mine, rest his soul, from Swananoa, used to say, and if you like to eat corn, you better get out the hoe.
So how do you take that, how do you apply that as a songwriter, that saying?
Well, I can't remember nothing, so I've got to have a pencil or handy or something, scratch on it, you know.
Is there a particular time that things come to you, or you just whenever you get the spirit moves you?
Yeah, I mean, you got to apply yourself. If you want to make a peanut butter sandwich, it ain't going to levitate to you, you know. You got to get a hand on the peanut butter and a piece of bread, you know. It ain't going to just come through the air.
And so how do you do that? Do you put a guitar in your hand to do that?
Well, sometimes. So it comes handy to have a pencil or something.
Yeah.
All right. So you got to be sure, man, boys, that on a pretty day, like any day, but those of you who still drink, I know there's 2 or 3, but I ain't gonna tell you what to do, but if I was you, if I was you, I'd make sure you got plenty of cold beer in the refrigerator when you look outside the screen door and you see your wife or your girlfriend or somebody else's wife or girlfriend, and they're looking good, and you're tiptoeing around, and you don't want to disturb them when you see them on the concrete steps, stoop there, with their head bowed down and their lips are moving and they're looking down at a pile of your clothes on fire. So you want to be sure you can go back to the refrigerator and keep drinking until you can solve the question is this: what the fuck are they doing? So I ain't telling you what to do, but so this is a country song. Well, I don't know if it is. I was thinking, and it's in D sharp too. Let's see if I gotta get ready for this one. Lies across the river, close enough to touch her. A mile from here to me and you, gone by the old sunrise. Satisfied and hungry, but too busy counting time. So way too fast to breathe in still, gone by the old sunrise. Looking in your eyes, you're so tired of feeling sad. Praying in the evening mist, gone by the old sunrise. Giving is the gift of life, and my tongue should turn to stone. The ground will swallow up my bones, gone by the old sunrise. Looking in your eyes, you're so tired of feeling sad. Praying in the evening mist, going by the old sunrise. Giving is the gift of life, and my tongue should turn to stone. The ground will swallow up my bones, gone by the old sunrise. Lies across the river, close enough to touch. Was a mile from here to me and you, gone by the old sunrise. Gone by the old sunrise. Thank you. If you want to get rich, give your money to me. Turn a nickel on a smile, handshake for free. Red noise in the crowd, breaking hearts with deceit. All you more hungry bastards, bloodthirsty with greed. Gangway, I'm coming, trail of money, gangway, stay out of my way. Gangway, I'm coming, trail money. No room for the poor to stay. So go stand in the shadows and the new moon will rise. And the stars shot down the blink of an eye. My instincts are wounded and my schools bleed with guns. Lord, my children recklessly lost in the sun. Gangway, I'm coming with a trail of money. Gangway, stay out of my way. Gangway, I'm coming with a trail of money. No room for the poor to stay. No room for the poor to stay. Oh, yeah. So go hide from your neighbors, don't answer the door. Your food and possessions will protect you no more. This spirit in man, not measured by money, not bribed by glory, worth every sovereign. Gangway, I'm coming with a trail of money. Gangway, stay out of my way. Gangway, and I'm coming with a trail of money. No room for the poor to stay. No room for the poor to stay. Gangway, I'm coming with a trail of money. No room for the poor to stay. There ain't no room for the poor to stay.
You know, just looking at a picture, looking at a flower, whether it's real or fake, it adds to, one's perception of reality, and that can differ between people. And so that was just a perception on the monetary aspect of how it's destroying what's important, and that is people, of all walks of life and all cultures and all strata. And people get out there and shake hands with one hand, the other hand's in your back pocket.
Yeah.
Thank you. Guys, a lot. You guys are great, man. All I wanna see, all I wanna hear, people dying and screaming full of fears, an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. I ain't learned nothing but the poor, mean, pitiful blues. Now, go tell your mama, tell your daddy too. They drove me crazy, telling me the truth. It's an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. I ain't learned nothing but the poor, mean, pitiful blues. Well, I had my share of women, got all I could drink, and the liquor kept me swimming in my head too big to think. It's an eye for an eye, now tooth for a tooth. And I ain't learned nothing but the poor, me pitiful blues. Well, a big man spends my money, big man lives it up. He don't give me nothing, no, don't give me some, just an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. And I ain't learned nothing but the poor, me pitiful blues. I sit around the table and I pray down on the floor. Swear I'm gonna go to war, suffer nevermore. For an eye, for an eye, for an eye. I ain't learned nothing but the poor, me pitiful blues. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Mercy, Lord, and I ain't learned nothing. I sit around the table and I pray down on the floor. Swear I'm gonna go to war, go to war, go to war, go to war. And I ain't learning nothing. And I for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. But I ain't learning nothing. Just an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth.
What pisses you off?
Mostly me.
Yeah.
You know, and I think a lot of us are hard on ourselves and beating ourselves up. So it takes practice to try to get out of that.
Yeah.
And usually selfish self-centeredness, is a cultivator of anger. And I heard something, I'll quote Ray Wiley Hubbard, that said, which is an old quote from other sources, but if my gratitude exceeds my expectations, it's a pretty good day. I don't know, which is something
What inspires you?
what inspires me is something that I reality that I can get a grip on and call it reality.
My baby likes a love song, a young man digs them fast. Me, I don't like nothing if it ain't made to last. My baby likes to listen, and I just flap my jaw. And the young man is strong and able, and he probably get along. We ain't made to last here forever. We ain't supposed to know everything there is to know here. Me, and I don't know nothing at all. But my baby likes a slow love song. Questions come and go, running circles in my mind. Simple answers haunt me, grow cloudy over time. Silence is a favor, yeah, but nobody owes a dime. To keep your heart sweetly warm close to mine. We ain't made to last here forever. We ain't supposed to know everything there is to know. Me, I don't know nothing at all. My baby likes a slow love song. Silence is a favor, yeah, but nobody owes a dime. To keep your heart sweetly warm. Right here. We ain't made to last here forever. We ain't supposed to know everything there is to know. Me, and I don't know nothing at all. But my baby likes a slow love song. Say we ain't made to last here forever. Lord knows we ain't supposed to know everything there is to know. Me, and I don't know nothing. My baby likes a slow love song. One of them old tunes, something like that. I'll come and sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu. Love, just remember that Red River Valley and a cowboy who loved you so true. Oh, so true. Kitty bells.
Yeah, that is sweet. I took a few notes here. I can't remember shit. And that thing about, oh, you start remembering and crying, and then you take pills and forget it all. But these were just good lines.
That you said tonight.
I might have got them wrong too. If your dog tells you what to
That
do,
was
so
the
you
one.
don't move, don't do it.
That was classic.
Right, yeah.
The people got too much time in their head, I guess.
Well, chain smoke and touch each other. Wasn't that sort of?
Yeah, that was fun. I liked that.
Yeah, that's where you gotta, I don't know, man. It's just, people need to laugh, you know?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's gotta be fun. Otherwise, what's the point?
Yeah, absolutely.
What they said in Reader's Digest, laughter is the best medicine. Fine print.
It's true, man. You know when you can laugh with someone even over stupid things,
Yeah.
it makes you feel good.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you very much. You're a great audience. It's good to be back here in Santa Ynez, California. California. Thank you, Ron Colon and Carol and all you nice people. I'm gonna play you one more here and then feel bad later. And once again, I'm so very grateful to be here to see you folks, and it's a miracle, miracle. And my uncle used to tell me, rest his soul, he said, son, you got to learn how to play lead in D. So that still pisses me off, but I don't know how to. So this is one in C sharp. So I'm trying to dodge that thing here, but I'm thinking about all the nice people I've met up and down the road a little bit, and from Western North Carolina, and all the way out here is something else. But you know, it's the same thing. You know, it's just you see people hugging, and it don't matter if they speak French or Italian or Spanish. You know, Dios te bendiga, Vielen Dank, and I can't remember all that stuff. I can't even pronounce my wife's name correctly, but the grace of the good Lord and coming out here, and Lord, pray for this old world, man. People can't get along, man. But you folks, you know, remind me how you can laugh and smile and hug each other, and been awful good to me and my family for a long, long time. So this is a little thing here called Down the River, and then we'll go out and touch each other and chain smoke. They make the laws to suit themselves, the ones that buy and sell. The rest of us down the river, the rest of us don't need the touch, taking more than just enough to get by down the river. Down the river we pray for one another. Down the river we hold on to our dreams. Down the river the hard times makes us stronger to get by. Leave this world behind. Down the river. Bed to lay me down at night, working hands to hold you tight, my darling, and me down the river. Far away the memories, simple days remaining, and our broken hearts down the river. Down the river we pray for one another. Down the river we hold on
makes us stronger to get by. Leave this world behind down the river. Yeah. The gifts of little ones we love and our faith in blood and God above, they will last forever down the river. Down the river we pray for one another. Down the river we hold on to our dreams. Down the river the hard times makes us stronger to get by. Leave this world behind down the river. Down the river the hard times makes us stronger to get by. Leave this world behind down the river. God bless you. Thank you. Senator Calif. Thank you very much.